Was a routine traffic stop that turned into the most deadly police shooting in Oakland's history. 3 officers were killed and a 4th has been declared brain dead.
The Last Stand of Lovelle Mixon. Shadows in East Oakland. Oakland, California. Early 2009. The city was no stranger to tension. Decades of economic disparity, police-community conflict, and urban neglect had turned parts of Oakland into pressure cookers. Poverty choked the avenues and boulevards of East Oakland. It wasn't just visible, it was lived. And on MacArthur Boulevard, between rundown duplexes and liquor stores with iron bars, the name Lovelle Mixon was known, but not always spoken. Lovelle Mixon, 26 years old, was a product of these streets. Raised amid fractured systems and broken homes, his life had been riddled with complications since his early teenage years. He had been in and out of juvenile detention, jail, and prison. His name attached to parole reports and police scanners more than to any diploma or job application. But that spring, his trajectory would culminate in one of the deadliest days in Oakland Police Department history. Before the bloodshed, there was the boy. Lovelle grew up in a family that struggled to stay together. There was love, no doubt, but it was buried under poverty, crime, and chaos. With his mother working multiple jobs and his father largely absent, Lovelle had few role models. His older cousins were often in trouble, and his younger siblings looked up to him, even as he drifted toward the streets. The education system didn't capture him. Teachers described him as intelligent but distracted, angry, and frequently absent. By age 13, Mixon was already known to the juvenile justice system. Burglary, possession of a firearm, resisting arrest by 16. He'd already racked up a stack of charges that would set the tone for his adulthood. When he turned 18, Lovelle was arrested and eventually convicted for a string of armed robberies. The crimes, brazen and reckless, reflected a young man with little regard for the future. He was sentenced to prison. While incarcerated, he did little to rehabilitate. Mixon, by all reports, felt the system had written him off long before he held a gun. So he embraced the role society had carved out for him. For more videos like this, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Upon his release in late 2008, Mixon returned to East Oakland. He moved in with relatives, tried to find work, but failed. The job market was brutal for someone with a felony record and little education. Mixon enrolled in an adult school program and claimed to want change. But parole violations, missed meetings, failed drug tests began stacking up. He knew a warrant was coming. He told his brother, "They're not going to take